Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube NetSec channel. Today's topic I'm going to talking about radius authentication for our CyberArk lab. In my previous lab, we already installed the Vault, we installed the PVWA CPM server, we installed the PSM. We also have our domain controller and the radius server installed. So in this lab, we're gonna integrate radius to this whole lab and using radius authentication to log into PVWA. So this is our PVWA server right now. We only have two authentication methods, CyberArk and LDAP. And for radius server, there's a couple of things you have to do it before you can start in integration. Let's go to this two files we need to change. One is called clients.conf. We need to add a new client. So we already done that in previous lab. So I already had a client called Vault with a secret is CyberArk 1 and IP address is our Vault IP 192.168.2.21. That's the settings. We have to add it. And we also need to create the user in our radius account. So I already created a user called Bob. So Bob, we're going to use in password, hello. And the reply message was hello and the username. You can create other local account as well. After those two steps done, you probably need to restart the service, radius service. But I already done that, so you can skip that part. The second step we need to configure is on Vault server itself. You need to make sure the Vault server knows you have radius server ready, you have secret to communicate between radius and the Vault. So to do that, we have to stop the service first. It's a private ARC server service. We have to stop that. It will also stop your event notification engine. Then you can launch. Prefer to use an administrator to run this command. The private ARC folder, server folder. There's a CA Vault Manager exe file. We're going to use this exe file to create a secret Vault file. So the command is CA Vault Manager. We're going to create a secure secret files. The secret type is radius. Secret is CyberArk 1. And the secure file name is radius authentication.dat file. You can just, I'm going to change it to radius secret.dat. So radius secret was secured successfully. Second step, we need to change the dbini file. dbpalm.ini, we need to go to config folder. And we're going to use a notepad to do this part. dbpalm. So go to the end of. So that's my previous configuration, but I'm going to probably change it. So it's a radius and the radius server info, it's the IP and port number 1812 and host name is Vault 1. If you are not sure, you can go back to here. host name, radius 1, and the radius secret.dat. Save it. After this step, you can start your server now. Don't forget to start your CyberArk ENE. The next step is create an account in your private Ark vault. So launch your private Ark client, log into your vault server, go to Tools, Administrative Tools, Users and the Group. We're going to create a new user called Bob. You're going to say it's EPV user. We're not changing those things. Only thing we need to change is authentication method. Authentication method, we're going to change it from password to radius authentication. So we don't have to put any password here anymore, right? So you also can check some authorization and you can put it into the group. In this way, I'm going to just leave it as default. Okay, Bob has been created. Log off, close. That's a second changes. And the third changes you need to do is on your PVWA server. Right now, we only have 2 authentication methods. We need to enable the radius authentication. Let's log in as administrator. Go to administration, go to options, find out authentication methods, and find out the radius section here, and enable it. Don't forget to save and quit from here and sign out. So now we have 3 authentication methods. We're going to use Bob to log in. Username is Bob. Password is hello. Sign in here. We are in now. So Bob has been logged in as an EPV user here. There's no account, no other settings. There's no authorization, not in any members. So that's the only thing you can see. It's a new account. This is Bob. That's basic setup for radius authentication in your CyberArk PAS lab. Thank you for watching.